Hey everybody, welcome back to my BakeLikeAPro YouTube channel. In today's really fun video, we're going to make a mini cheesecake. I've got 1 cup or 100 grams of graham cracker crumbs, 4 tablespoons or 60 grams of salted butter, and 1 tablespoon or 15 grams of white granulated sugar. So 3 simple ingredients for our base. So I'm going to take all of my sugar, get that right in to our bowl, and mix that together first. Okay, that's good. And then our butter, which I just melted in my microwave on the defrost mode. That's good. Let's just mix all of this together. This smells really good. I have a spring form here. This is 6 inches in diameter or 15 centimeters. I have lined it with parchment paper at the bottom and also parchment paper around the collar. To get your baking paper to stick to your collar, you just want to grease the collar a little bit, and then it'll just stick really nicely to that collar and not come off. And we'll get all of this in. That's good. And then all we need to do is just push all of this down. Just get it nice and even on the bottom, and you want to press it into place. Now I usually use a tool to push down, but this spatula does a really good job as well because it's so pliable but very stiff at the top, so I can really get some nice pressure on there. I think that looks good, just like that. Just before we go on to the next step, I just want you to notice how I have lined the springform pan with that parchment paper. So instead of cutting out a ring and placing the ring into the bottom of the springform pan, I have cut the paper a little bit larger, and I have trapped the paper between the collar and the base, and that provides a much better seal. So now we're going to start on the filling for our cheesecake. I have 1 standard block of cream cheese. This is 9 ounces or 250 grams. I'm going to add in my white sugar. So that is white granulated sugar, and that is 1/2 cup or 100 grams. And now we'll just cream this up. Okay, now I'm going to add in my egg. My salt, and that is 1/2 teaspoon or 3 grams of salt, 1 teaspoon or 5 grams of vanilla extract. Let's get that in. And then our last ingredient, our sour cream. And that's 1/2 cup or 140 grams. Get all of that in. And I am using full fat sour cream in this recipe. Okay, that's good. And the egg I put in, that is 1 large egg. And that is it for the recipe. Then we'll just get all of our filling into our springform pan. And that is how easy it is to make a cheesecake. Take your time and get everything out of your bowl. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to get all of this in here. Just gently swish back and forth. And that looks good, just like that. That's good. For today's recipe, I am baking this at 325 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 163 degrees Celsius. And I am not using a water bath. As for baking time, I'll tell you that when I get back. Hey everybody, I am back. My little cheesecake has been baked, and right now it is still pretty warm, so I've got to let it completely cool down. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it with plastic wrap, and it's going to go into the fridge until tomorrow. I do want to go through the baking details. I did not use a water bath, and I baked it for a total of 55 minutes. After the 55 minutes, I turned the oven off, and I opened up the door about that much for 30 minutes. When I finished my baking at 55 minutes, there were no cracks at all on the top of the cheesecake. So those cracks developed in the last 30 minutes of that cool down once the door was open. So very, very interesting. The cracks don't bother me at all. It's the taste of the cheesecake that I love. And this one here, I know it's going to be amazing. The smell that's coming off of this is really, really nice. So I'm going to end this portion of the video. So I've got to let this completely cool down. So that's going to be a good hour, hour and a half. Then I'm going to wrap it with my plastic wrap and then into the fridge. And then tomorrow we'll unwrap it together. Hey everybody, welcome back. This is the next day. Let's get into our cheesecake. So this has been in the fridge overnight. So at this point it is very, very cold. I just brought this out about maybe 5 minutes ago, not even. Let's get this open. Looks nice. Okay. And because we did a collar of parchment paper, this is going to be super easy to get open. So we're just going to open this up, and it should just come right off. And there we go. And let's just remove the collar. And that looks really nice. I'm very impressed. So let's just give it a little bit of a twirl here so you can see it. It looks very, very nice. Get my plate. All right, let's go in for a slice. I would not usually cut it when it's this cold, but let's go for it. And then another little slice right here. All right, about there is good. Very nice. And that looks nice. Oh yeah. So let's spin that around so you can see it. I'll lift that up so you can see it a little better. Very, very nice. Looks really nice and creamy on the inside. Well, can't wait. I'm going to go in for a little bite. Now let's see, look at this. Look at that. Oh. That is so good. Perfectly baked and very moist. I am really impressed with that one. That is nice. Let me just try another little bite. You see that? Oh, look at that. That is good. If you love cheesecake, I know you're going to love this recipe. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you wish. And if you're on Facebook, you can check me out there at BakeLikeAPro. So that's it for today's video. I'll catch you on the next one. And please subscribe to my BakeLikeAPro YouTube channel and also click that notification bell to be alerted every time I upload a brand new video. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. On the screen now, you can choose a video to watch, or you can also click and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you once again for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I really appreciate it.